everyone, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back with 24/7 mode in WWE 2008 SmackDown vs. Raw. What do we got for this week in Houston? Oh, match against Mark Henry. Okay. Still didn't figure out who hit Mark.
With Judgment Day behind us, I cannot wait. My favorite time of the year, because the build to the Great American Bash begins tonight. This is Michael Cole here with John Bradshaw Layfield, and it sounds like some of our superstars are looking to become movie stars.
Well, that's sports entertainment for you, but you can't ignore the competitive aspect of the business.
Especially if you're this man, whose ex-partner has blamed him for the injury that put him on the shelf.
If you're not looking out for friends, you're making enemies. He's going to learn that tonight.
Kennedy.
With all the talk about WWE Films' latest project, we're hearing that this superstar might be our next leading man.
Yeah, well, he better stop thinking about Hollywood and start thinking about this match, or he'll be seeing stars instead of becoming one.
I think it's a real shame that he seems to be blaming his former partner for an injury that he had nothing to do with.
Listen, if he was supposed to be his partner, then he should have been watching his back.
I'm not supposed to hold his hand through everything.
Houston, Texas is home to SmackDown action tonight. I'm Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside, and what a show we've got for you tonight.
Absolutely. After tonight, Houston's never going to know what hit it.
You've got that right, partner. The Space City loves SmackDown, and the superstars are not going to let them down. He's going for the pin. This could be it. I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Of course.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
Man, this one's turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it took me by surprise, and that doesn't happen often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you anything can...
I think he's gonna fly.
You gotta be careful when you're going up there. Now there's a superstar with guts. These top rope moves, though, are high risk.
It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds.
Yeah, and 10,000 paying customers can't be wrong. These superstars have been giving it everything they've got all night.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
Yeah, you're not going up that turnbuckle. Hurts a hell of a lot less than coming down from it. These superstars are at the top of their game, but only one of them is going to have his hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said,
so what? You want to say that everybody wins so that nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it. What a reversal. Watching these superstars go at it reminds me.
I don't know. He's putting a lot of a line going up there.
And there's the pin.
1, 2.
Each of these competitors.
He's going up, and what goes up must come down. No superstar in the locker room can afford to ignore the WWE fans.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job.
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into it, this could be big, but it could backfire.
And here's the cover.
1, 2.
Man, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner. Top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground. He anticipated that move perfectly.
He dodged that bullet. These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes, too.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys, their WWE career is their life. That's why you see so much. I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this. On the mat, shoulders
1,
down. This
2,
could be it.
3.
Yeah, I got it. Carlito Cool.
He might have returned from injury only to find himself on the shelf again.
Well, if that's true, he'll know exactly who to blame this time.
It's a shame it had to come to this, but he did bring it upon himself.
The first rule of challenging someone is you better make sure you beat them.
And it looks as if that's a lesson he had to learn the hard way.
You never learn anything when things are going your way. Maybe that will smarten him up.
Okay. Fuck. I hate when they come up with a new message right away after. To get some art on. SmackDown stuff.
You better be ready to pay the price for disrespecting me. This is bigger than... What's so funny? This is bigger than both of us. Baby, this crazy world just wasn't made for the likes of us. What's so funny? Nobody can work with crap like this. Let's see you try.
This isn't about you, and it isn't about me. This is bigger than both of us, baby.
You want to settle this actor to actor?
Bring it on, Booker.
You think you're tough, huh? You think you're bad. You look at it and whoop your ass right there. When I see you in that ring, ain't nobody gonna wonder who the real star is around here.
Okay, whatever you say is a joke.
Welcome to SmackDown, where 2 months remain until the Great American Bash. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside, and tonight 2 of SmackDown's aspiring movie stars go head-to-head.
The addition got a little heated, and this is where they go to blow off steam.
Or maybe fan the flames of a rivalry that could set SmackDown on fire.
Either way, I'm a happy man.
Who did the faces for those girls? Fuck. They look better in older games.
There's a lot of buzz about how good this superstar's audition was earlier this week.
He might have delivered a great screen test, but he better be able to deliver a great match tonight.
Apparently his screen test left a little something to be desired, and that could impact his in-ring career.
Absolutely. In this business, your ability to entertain the crowd is just as important as your athleticism. He slipped out of that one. I love Booker's attitude. He doesn't care what the fans think. He's focused on winning, and that's it.
Well, he might want to acknowledge the paying customers who make it possible for him to earn a paycheck.
Why bother? If they don't buy a ticket to cheer him on, they'll buy one to watch him get beat.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
2.
When I first, this is stupid. Why is he risking everything by going up there?
Sometimes it seems like there's...
You got to be careful when you're going up there. These fans have got something they want to share with us.
That's their right. They paid for their tickets after all.
So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle.
Here's the pin. This could be it. Looks like someone's moving up in the world.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
2, 3.
Oh shit, I stole that one.
Man, this one's turned.
And there goes a very angry individual.
He should have shown that kind of fire during his audition.
I think it's safe to say that the fans are behind the man in the ring.
And believe me, that's the kind of thing that WWE Films is looking for.
Oh, I know that, and so does he.
Well, there's no doubt he can turn on the intensity when he needs to. Who knows? That might get him somewhere.
Okay.
Hi there, it's Stephanie McMahon. Listen, despite the way it ended, I was very impressed with your audition. You might have the it factor we're looking for. We'll be evaluating your performances over the next several weeks before making our final decision.
You said I want it. That was number one contender. Fuck this shit.
I got a joker who's asking for a match against you because he wants to prove to the WWE Films that he's the superior athlete. Now listen, don't underestimate this kid. He's worn gold around his waist plenty of time, so he ain't no pushover.
What?
I just called to tell you to expect the humiliation of a lifetime on SmackDown this week. You might as well kiss those movie star dreams goodbye.
Okay.
Less than 2 months remain until the Great American Bash. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside, and the battle to determine WWE Films' next leading man continues tonight.
And this is one superstar who's got to prove that he's the real deal in and out of the ring.
It looks to me like he's ready to do just that, John.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see if that's true or if he's just acting.
I mean, Helms.
This match is born out of a rivalry over a movie role, but there's more on the line than whose name winds up on the marquee.
That's right. Only the top guys in this business star in a WWE Films project. And if you're not a main eventer before, you sure will be after.
Listen.
He's done just about everything there is to do in the Cruiserweight division, having held the championship longer than any superstar in history.
And this might be his chance to take the next step in his career.
Come on, he's not even supposed to be involved in this match.
I think someone's angling for a little more screen time.
And I don't think his rival appreciates the interference.
I'm sure he doesn't, not after what they did to each other last week.
It looks like he's heading backstage, but I wonder if we've seen the last of him tonight.
I wouldn't bet on it. He's not about to let someone else steal his thunder.
Okay.
Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Hey, you got to be in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You know that if you actually ever step between those ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future.
I think he's going to fly. Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
You got to be careful when you're going up there.
He's got him covered.
1, 2.
You can search the world over and you won't find another superstar like the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
And I, for one, am grateful for that. The last thing this company needs is another head case like him.
He might be unconventional, but there's no questioning the name he's made for himself.
Unconventional is wearing blue jeans to a business meeting. Jeff Hardy is a freak.
So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle.
Oh.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle. An injured superstar is like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
That's absolutely right. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents think you're easy.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Thanks, Ref.
He could get the pin right here.
2.
I don't think this could be big, but it could backfire. I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't.
He's going for the pin.
1, 2.
These superstars are so unpredictable.
I think someone's been taking flying lessons.
He's going for the cover. I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this.
He may get the 3 count right here.
2, 3.
I hope this isn't the...
King Booker had no effect on me.
You certainly went over the fans tonight.
And when you're the last man left standing in the ring, that's a point in your favor.
This makes me wonder if his 2 opponents were working together from the start.
I don't know. It could be just a case of having a common enemy.
And they certainly have one in this man. His charisma is simply off the charts.
All the more reason for a little bit of a team effort, if you know what I'm saying.
Look, I'm only gonna say this once. What happened to you last week? I had nothing to do with that. I don't need any help, and I don't want it either. You might have been hurt physically, but my reputation was hurt too.
We still haven't decided who our leading man will be, but I thought you should know that the superstar who interfered in your match last week is back in the running. I'm sure you're not happy about that, but he created a lot of buzz for himself with that stunt.
Yeah, boy. I'm back in the hunt. Now all I gotta do is show up you 2 suckers in our match this week, and I'm gonna be a movie star. I'm on the way to the top, baby. And ain't nobody gonna hold me back now.
I had to get a match. Fuck.
Welcome to SmackDown, where we're just over a month away from the Great American Bash. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside, and tonight we've got a main event that's 2 rematches in one.
That's right, a triple threat match between our 3 would-be movie stars.
And there are rumors going around that 2 of them are working together.
That doesn't make any sense. They're all going for the same thing. Why would any of them help a rival?
I like it when your current achievements Playboy cover girl.
He's demonstrated his superior charisma and physical skills for several weeks, and they'll be on display again here tonight.
And for his sake, they better be at their peak because you know Stephanie McMahon's watching this match very closely.
Listen.
There's a lot of speculation that the superstar might be one half of a conspiracy against WWE Films' likely leading man.
That's just a bunch of talk. Both members of that so-called conspiracy denied anything like that was going on.
They want Bradshaw. They're not going to admit it.
He might have behaved unethically when he interfered last week, but it did get him back into the running for the WWE Films project.
And that's all that matters. When the stakes are this high, the end definitely justifies the means.
He was one step ahead on that one.
Here it is. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long rivalry.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might only exasperate them.
Hey, watch your language. This is a family show.
I said exasperate.
It's wrestling. It's
Not,
supposed to
oh,
be a
never
family
mind.
show.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
Yeah, and his opponent isn't doing anything about it. What does that tell you? Wow, great reversal. You can show off for the crowd if you want, but all that does is let your opponent rest up.
Actually, I think it's a great display of confidence on the part of this great superstar.
I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. This is a great match, and the fans are definitely into it.
And that's what really matters. If the WWE fans aren't happy, they'll let you know it.
And there's the counter.
I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar.
And that's about the last place you want to be if you're not a superstar yourself. Trust me, I know.
Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff. No matter where he goes, Jeff Hardy always enjoys enthusiastic fan support.
Of course he does. These people want to cheer someone who's as big of a loser as they are. This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, but if you're going to be snippy, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago. Great reversal.
Get out of my
Man, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner, but it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars, I don't know. He's putting a lot on the line going up there.
Get out of the ring.
I don't think we've ever seen a superstar dominate the cruiserweight division like Gregory Helms.
You're absolutely right. He's the longest reigning cruiserweight champion in history.
When you think about it, he's kind of like the pint-sized version of me.
So he cheated?
I think these fans have had just about enough of King Booker.
That's because these fans have no respect for his accomplishments. Don't forget, he's a 5-time WCW champion.
WCW was a long time ago, partner, and quite frankly, Booker's attitude was a lot better in those days.
Yeah? Well, his attitude won him the World Heavyweight Championship here on SmackDown, and that's something all the cheering fans in the world couldn't do for him.
4. What a counter that was.
5.
Fuck.
Why doesn't he put his money where his mouth is and continue with the match?
Hey, don't get hot. He's just having a little fun here.
1.
I'll never understand how Jeff Hardy can leave the house looking like that.
I don't know. I think the Jeff Hardy hairstyle is exactly what you might need to update your image a little.
You'd never catch me wearing my hair that long. It's just unmanly.
5.
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Nothing costs you a match quicker than overconfidence.
What are you talking about? I see a dominant superstar who's rallying this capacity crowd behind him.
1.
These superstars are at the top of their game, but only one of them is going to have his hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
So what? You want to say that everybody wins so that nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just, this is a big risk. Will it pay off?
4.
There's the cover.
1, 2.
Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you. And here's a little something for the fans. That's why they love him.
Who cares what they think? All he's doing here is giving his opponent a chance to recover.
1.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
This is just dumb. You don't win a match by taunting your opponent to death.
I disagree. Getting the crowd on your side can be a huge psychological boost. Oh boy, I think the referee is out of it.
They got to start getting sturdier refs. This kind of thing seems to happen a lot.
Gregory Helms is the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history.
Oh, hold on there. I think you're confusing him with me, and I don't even know how that's possible.
You were the longest reigning WWE champion, but Helms held the Cruiserweight Championship longer than you.
You can't compare the Cruiserweight Championship to the WWE Championship. That's like comparing apples to smaller apples.
3.
You know, I liked Booker a lot better before he discovered his royal heritage.
Yeah, but it wasn't until he stopped caring about the fans that he finally won the World Heavyweight Championship.
What's the point of being champion if you lose the respect of the WWE fans?
not exactly
Oh wait, I
true.
think I'm asking the wrong person.
These superstars have proven time and again that they're willing and able to go the distance.
Well, you don't get too far in this business if you're not.
That's for sure, partner. There's always someone right behind you, ready to overtake you if you can't keep up. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, and injured superstars like a wounded animal.
So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle.
Yeah, that's just great. Why don't you just quit showing off and get down to business?
He is getting down to business. He's in the sports entertainment business, isn't he?
Oh, come on.
I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love to know where you're coming up with this stuff, because it sure ain't from personal experience.
Whatever.
It was a damn setup from the start. They were working together.
Yeah, it sure looks that way. They sure had me fooled.
And for the first time, the superstar leaves the match looking like he got the worst of it.
And that's not going to do his reputation any favors.
Who would have thought that the competition would be this vicious for a movie role?
It's not just a movie role. It's money, power, and prestige. The only things that matter.
Hey, dog. I'm sorry for unintentionally putting you in that match. Listen, I don't like getting played for a fool neither, and I'm gonna make it up to you. I'm calling in somebody to help you out. He's a real legend of Hollywood and the WWE. If you smell what I'm cooking.
Not The Rock.
Yes, WWE Films is in fact considering a buddy movie for our next project. I can't condone their actions, but those two superstars certainly are electrifying. Speaking of electrifying, I've heard the rumors about your partner. If you two have the right chemistry, we might have found our leading men.
Okay.
Don't get cocky about our match this week. I don't need anyone's help taking you out of the picture. My partner's taking care of our business in Hollywood this week, and I'm going to take care of our business in the ring.
Oh, you will? So you can beat me one-on-one. I'm gonna kick both your guys' ass.
We are 1 month away from the Great American Bash. This is Michael Cole here with John Bradshaw Layfield, and tonight it's all about revenge.
That's right. Last week, our wannabe leading man got punked out by the competition.
And I don't think that helped his odds of landing the WWE Films role at all.
Absolutely not. Who's going to buy a ticket to see a movie starring a loser?
I don't know. Did you ever think about acting?
Listen. After secretly conspiring against his opponent last week, I'd love to see him get some payback here tonight.
Well, with his partner at that meeting in Hollywood, we might just see it.
He's not even supposed to be here tonight.
He got him again. 2 weeks in a row.
My God, what a vicious assault. What's gotten into him?
Simple. He wants to make an impact and become the most famous face on SmackDown.
He's made an impact, all right. A sickening impact that may have left his victim unable to compete.
And he might have messed up those movie star looks too.
He saw that one coming.
I'll never understand how Jeff Hardy can leave the house looking like that.
I don't know. I think the Jeff Hardy hairstyle is exactly what you might need to update your image a little.
You'd never catch me wearing my hair that long. It's just unmanly. Gregory Helms is one of the most dangerous cruiserweights in the business. This guy knows about 6 different ways to take you out from any position.
Yeah, and 5 of them require the referee to be looking the other way if he doesn't want to get disqualified.
He slipped out of that one.
I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring.
Here's the pin.
It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds.
Yeah, and 10,000 paying customers can't be wrong.
Nice try, Helms.
Watching these superstars go at it, he may get the 3 count right here.
No matter where he goes, Jeff Hardy always enjoys enthusiastic fan support.
Of course he does. These people want to cheer someone who's as big of a loser as they are.
Okay, come on. There's no way.
Gregory Helms is the longest reigning champion.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
No superstar in the locker room can afford to ignore the... Now there's a superstar with guts. These top rope moves, though, are high.
And there's the pin.
1, 2.
I certainly don't envy...
You got to be careful when you're going up there.
He's going for the pin.
1, 2.
Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Hey, you got to be in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually ever step between those ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredibly short-sighted.
You know, I'm going to replace you with somebody who actually knows what they're talking about. Maybe Carlito. He might be a little tough to understand sometimes, but at least he knows what it's like to rep. I don't know. He's putting a lot of a line going up there. Watch it. He reversed it.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
Yeah, the WWE fans aren't known for keeping their opinions to themselves. This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going. I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this.
He wasted no time going for that pin.
2.
McMahon going up that turnbuckle hurts a hell of a lot less than coming down from it. He's going up, and what goes up must come down.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
2, 3.
What in the world?
Okay.
I don't know what he was thinking, trying to go ahead with the match after that assault.
He must have gotten the sense knocked out of him.
And look at this. He sure seems happy with himself.
Why shouldn't he? He pulled a fast one on all of us and might have taken his rival out of the running.
I'd hope that WWE Films wouldn't pass him over for the role just because he was ambushed.
They might. Nobody's going to cast a whipping boy as the hero of their movie.
Those two should be suspended. Not like gifted a
Hey, I hope you don't get your hopes up about that partner our general manager keep promising you. Everybody know who he's talking about. And you way too small time for the great one to waste his time on.
oh, we're going to Chernobyl.
I'm very interested to see how you and your partner work together on SmackDown. After your chief rival no-showed our meeting, I'm certainly looking for a good excuse not to do business with him. I hope you'll give me one.
Roddy Piper again? Oh fuck, I'm simulating it, I'm sorry. I don't really give two squats.
Less than a month remains until the Great American Bash. Good evening, everybody. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside, and tonight a true WWE legend returns to the ring. I don't know if you'd say that the challengers have screen presence, but they certainly had ring presence.
That's for sure. That was a huge win over the tag team champions. Yeah, but it's tough to recover from an embarrassment like that.
I can only imagine that the challengers must have impressed Stephanie McMahon tonight.
They impressed me, that's for sure. Let's see if they can keep it up.
wrestlers were saying about each other on the WWE.com. You see what? They're already feeling the heat from the old hot rod. You're lucky you got me on your side, kid. If you didn't have me, you'd have a goat.
Okay.
Well, I just heard we got ourselves a little match this week. Well, don't you worry your pretty little head about it. As long as I can do all the thinking, you will be fine. I figure the thinking ain't your strong suit anyway. I mean, no offense, but you're still practicing run spot, you know. Wait till you get to Jane.
Okay.
Two weeks remain until the Great American Bash. Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside, and movie madness continues to sweep through SmackDown.
You're not kidding. These guys will tear each other apart for that movie contract.
Even the alliances between the superstars are starting to crumble.
You've got to expect that. There's a lot of ego, a lot of fame, and a lot of money on the line.
He's got his sights set on a big win at the Great American Bash, which just might land him the WWE Films movie contract he's been looking for.
Yeah, but that's still a few weeks off. He needs to make sure he focuses on tonight's match.
Some call him crazy, and others say he's crazy like a fox. He's always got a plan for victory. How does his partner feel about following his lead?
If he's smart, he'll just shut up and go along with it. You don't second guess a legend like that.
Listen.
He certainly didn't care for his partner referring to him as a sidekick, but has that issue blown over, or will it affect this match?
Look, sometimes there's tension in a team, and that's normal. But if he's a professional, he won't let it slow him down.
In recent weeks, we've seen this superstar behave in an almost condescending manner toward his partner.
I don't think he's being condescending at all. He's already done everything that his partner looks forward to doing. So maybe he's earned the right to think a little highly of himself. This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which weight.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
2.
I don't think we've ever seen a superstar.
I think someone's been taking flying lessons.
He could pin his opponent right here.
2.
Great reversal.
These superstars are at the top of their game, but only one of them is going to have his hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
So what?
This is going to be big, one way or the other. And here's the cover.
I don't know why that's
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight. I had a feeling they're going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that he's climbing the turnbuckle. Will this pay off?
Man, this one's turned into a fight.
He wasted no time going for that pin.
2.
Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars, and even they wind up seriously injured sometimes.
That's for sure.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Man, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner, but it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, which he could get the pin right here.
2.
Sometimes it seems like there's no risk too great for Jeff Hardy to take.
That's because he's got more brains than sense.
I doubt that. If he didn't know what he was doing, he'd never have lasted as long as he has in this business. Gregory Helms used to enjoy tremendous fan support once upon a time, but he drove his fans away when his attitude changed.
Rope break.
And there's the pin.
Talk about... I think he's going to fly. On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it. Now there's a superstar with guts. These top rope moves, though, are high risk.
We've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes.
He's going for the pin.
Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, I got some bad news for the WWE fans. He doesn't care what they think.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
His opponent might not have enough left to kick out. No, this could be big, but it could backfire. You feel like a jerk when someone counters you like that.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
Gregory Helms is one of the most dangerous cruiserweights in the business. This guy knows about 6 different ways to take you out from...
He may get the 3 count right here.
2, 3.
These superstars...
Oh boy, he's not a happy camper.
He's letting the pressure get to him, and that's a dangerous mistake.
And make no mistake about it, there is a tremendous amount of pressure on these superstars.
Absolutely. Competing for that starting role could make or break any of them.
And I've got to think that Stephanie McMahon won't look too favorably on this tantrum.
Maybe, maybe not. I've never understood the whole Hollywood thing myself.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Mod God. Oh, messages. Oh god, get some RR.
Did you see that? Did you see that? You took my advice and you picked up the win now! That's the way it works! Shoot! As long as they follow my advice, even the most mediocre superstars can make it to the top in this business. That's what
Yes,
I'm
it
hot
is.
rod, you're not.
Won't go off. Yeah, it was all over the place.
I just heard about the big challenge. Very dramatic. We'll definitely have our eyes on the winner of this one.
And it's like the
But your
same
challenger was right
5
about one thing.
superstars, so
If you were to
I
suffer
don't know
a
if we can get that
disfiguring
right
injury, your
bottle,
acting
right?
career might be over before it gets
see how
off
it
the
goes.
ground.
Ooh, first blood match. Yeah.
The Great American Bash is a week from this Sunday. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside for what might be the most brutal main event in SmackDown history.
I'll keep it
That's
going,
right,
at
a
least
first
until,
blood
like,
match between our
I get
two
Sam
aspiring
Story
movie
over,
stars.
you know?
Whoever wins will most certainly elevate themselves in the eyes of the WWE
Like, I've done this
fans.
story mode in
And
my
whoever
career
loses
in this
might lose his
run,
shot
so-
at that
But it
WWE
was
Films
on Raw.
role if he gets beat up bad enough.
But it seems like Gregory Helms and Booker T are always in the story for SmackDown, and who was it for Raw? It's always the same 3 guys. Like, kind of annoying. Like, you have a whole roster. Why don't you use them all? That's what this game did shitty. A lot of the other story modes in the other games were like really good. Like 05 was pretty funny. And fun.
I can't help but notice that he's coming out here alone. Is this a sign that his partner has gotten sick of their alliance?
I don't know, but even if he did, who can blame him? The man's a legend. Why should he waste his time helping someone who's not even in his league?
And then they randomly just picked, I had the World Heavyweight belt and they just randomly took it away. Dude, what's going on? They didn't book me for like 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden they took it away. Like,
He requested this match in order to, as he put it, mess up his rival's pretty face.
I know that kind of talk makes you squeamish, Michael, but you can't argue with the fact it's a solid strategy. Nobody's going to cast a leading man whose face looks like a hamburger.
hamburger. Oh, Captain Royd.
I saw some pretty dangerous stuff under that ring earlier. Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are...
Man, what a chair shot. Reminds me of my good old days as the hardcore champion.
If that's your idea of good old days, I'm glad I wasn't around for them.
That was a textbook reversal.
Oh my God, what a chair shot!
Yeah, and that doesn't tickle, believe me.
I don't think that chair is going to be good for much after this match.
Well, it's good for what he's using it for, and that's all. You never know what you'll find. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Nothing costs you a match quicker than overconfidence.
What are you talking about? I see a dominant superstar who's rallying this capacity crowd behind him.
These fans have got something they want to share with us.
That's their right. They paid for their tickets after all.
Oh, but
there's the reversal.
stop moving.
Oh my! I think someone's just been busted.
This doesn't look good. He needs to get some medical attention immediately.
It's not a WWE career-ending injury, but it might be a movie career-ending injury.
And his opponent is showing absolutely no remorse.
Of course not. He did exactly what he set out to do.
Whoever thought that a movie contract would bring out such viciousness in these two?
Yeah.
Fame and fortune are powerful motivators. Some people will do anything for them.
This whole mode is just like rinse and repeat. I thought I'd give it a whirl, but it's kind of getting redundant. I don't know how long I'll keep it.
Hey, I apologize for dropping the ball out there, okay? I had to take care of some stuff. I mean, I know you ain't too thrilled with me right now, but I have still got your back this week. Even if you ain't gonna say 2 words to me, man.
I hope you don't think we're gonna be pushovers this week just because we haven't been on the same page lately. I might not be too crazy about my partner right now, but we both hate your guts.
We both hate your guts. Oh.
I know you ain't at 100% after our first match. And on SmackDown, I'm gonna finish the job I started last week. When I get done with you, Ain't a camera in the world that'll want to take your picture.
What about yours? I'm not playing this. It's rinse and repeat. I'm sorry. It's sometimes I just don't want to play the matches.
The Great
That was
American
good when they
Bash
put the
is
Road to
this
WrestleMania
Sunday.
in. They had
This
a
is Michael
beginning
Cole here
and
with
they had
JBL
the
at
end.
ringside, and we've got some tag team action for you tonight.
And I don't know who these guys dislike more, their opponents or each other.
This is their last chance.
Yeah, whatever. Like, they used Roddy for the movie, like for the movie story on Raw. Why couldn't they use somebody else, like Funk or something? Another legend, like.
There's no love lost between these two.
Not only are they not on the same page,
What?
they're not even on.
Ouch!
I always knew Piper was a few bricks shy of a load, and that proves it.
I don't think Piper's partner approves of the way Hot Rod handled the situation.
Now that's my way of thinking, Cole.
Piper's always known how to make an impact, that's for sure.
Mark my words, that's leading man material right there.
What's funny, Roddy would do something like that, though. Actually. See, we won. I didn't even know what to play. It's...
Hey, I'm sorry about what I had to do out there, but I needed to land this role, understand? Everything I wanted. I just reached out and took. That's the only way you get anywhere in this business. And I guess that's your last lesson, kid. You want to learn something else? You go out there in the ring Sunday and you figure it out.
Okay. Fucking fatal four-way ladder match.
Good luck this Sunday. Personally, I'm hoping you come out on top and earn the contract, but I hope you understand that I can't let my personal feelings get in the way of business.
Shut up, bitch.
The Great American Bash is where I'm finally going to prove I'm a record-breaking, history-making main event player. And I'm going to do it by stepping over your broken body.
Ain't no way you walking out of the Great American Bash with that movie contract, sucker. I'm a natural-born star, and you're gonna see that at the Bash.
Okay. Something tells me if I sim it, I might win it. Oh, okay. I'm surprised it's the main event. Kane and Kennedy?
This is it. Welcome to the Great American Bash.
And I can't wait for tonight's ladder match.
A WWE Films contract is on the line. 3 of SmackDown's top superstars want it.
Not to mention one of the greatest legends of all time.
4 superstars, 1 contract. It all happens tonight. He's a dangerous, driven individual, and he knows that a victory tonight would propel his career to even greater heights.
Yeah, but he's been getting picked apart for weeks by 2 of his opponents. And then he got bushwhacked by his own partner last week. How much can he really have left?
Listen.
He's enjoyed a great deal of success by making smart decisions about who to work with, but he's on his own here tonight.
And this is the true test of any superstar. You can play the politics or jump guys in the parking lot or whatever,
Like
but when it
storyline,
comes right down
I
to
want to
it,
know
you need to be able to get it done in the ring.
Movie storyline. And Booker and Helms were 2 of the guys that beat the women.
Over the course of his legendary career, he's blindsided opponent after opponent with his unpredictable nature, and that might make him the most dangerous superstar in this match.
A few weeks ago, you said he was crazy like a fox, and that's absolutely true. You never know what he's going to do next, and that makes it impossible to defend yourself against him.
And here's the 4th and final competitor, a man who has been absolutely relentless in his pursuit of the WWE Films contract.
He's no stranger to the big dance, Michael, and quite frankly, it would not surprise me one bit to see him walk out of there with the win and the movie contract.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this. There's been a lot of superstars over the years that the fans couldn't get enough of, and most of them have one thing in common. They faced Rowdy Roddy Piper in the ring.
You might almost say that having someone like Piper to compete against helped make some of those popular superstars into bona fide legends.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's easy to be the good guy when you're facing an opponent as nasty as Piper. When I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think, but these superstars are blowing me away.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous matchup, and I haven't been disappointed.
I didn't say I'm not disappointed, but I'll talk about getting stuck with you as a broadcast partner some other time.
Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing. I don't even like to think about where we'd be if they didn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure.
Man, this one turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it took me by surprise, and that doesn't happen often.
That's an understatement. This is a pivotal moment. Whoever comes up short here might just lose the match. These superstars are beating the hell out of each other 15 feet in the air.
There's not an ounce of quit in either one of these superstars, but someone is going down.
I think these fans have had just about enough of King Booker.
Neither one of these superstars wants to be the one to fall off the ladder.
I think these superstars are going to, if your opponent knocks you down from there, you might as well throw in the towel.
What incredible intensity from these two superstars, trading blows high above the ring. Nice reversal.
Now that's the way to do it. Let your opponent know who's boss.
Or you can just keep posturing and give your opponent time to recover. If he can win this struggle, he might just win the match. I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar.
And that's about the last place you want to be if you're not a superstar yourself. Trust me, I know.
Wow, great reversal.
That worked out
Watch
really
it.
good,
He
Jeff.
reversed it. Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you're not going to see athletes like the WWE superstars anywhere else, Cole.
You certainly aren't. They're the greatest athletes in the world. And this is the only place you'll see them doing what they do best.
Man, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner. But it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it everything they got.
These superstars are proving time and again that they're willing and able to go the distance.
Well, you don't get too far in this business if you're not.
That's for sure, partner. There's always someone right behind you, ready to overtake you if you can't keep up.
You can search the world over and you won't find another superstar like the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
And I, for one, am grateful for that. The last thing this company needs is another head case like him.
He might be unconventional, but there's no questioning the name he's made for himself.
Unconventional.
Guys,
Oh
bloody.
boy, that turnbuckle is not where you want to be at this point in the match.
Especially when your opponent is raining down those close fist blows
Oh,
on you.
come on. They had it.
Gregory Helms used to enjoy tremendous fan support once upon a time, but he drove his fans away when his attitude changed.
Oh, wham. Who needs a bunch of 8-year-olds screaming your name when you could be wearing some championship gold?
I'd like to think that it's possible to do both. Obviously, Helms disagrees.
He's got his share of detractors, but I don't think there's any denying that Rowdy Roddy Piper is one of the true greats of sports entertainment.
Absolutely. Anyone who talks trash about Piper is probably someone he beat and embarrassed back in the day.
Yeah, or someone he screwed over by cheating.
Hey, Piper never denied that he'll do whatever it takes to win the match. You can't say it hasn't paid dividends for him. I love Booker's attitude. He doesn't. They are absolutely tearing each other apart up there.
Oh no, I think he's bleeding from that last shot.
Wow, you're not kidding. He's busted wide open.
Get in there and take a look at him, ref.
Yeah.
These superstars.
He did it. He overcame 3 other superstars to earn the WWE Films contract.
I'm absolutely flabbergasted. I honestly didn't think he had it in him.
And his opponent is not taking this decision well.
He's gone completely mental. Somebody better get this guy a straitjacket.
What an unbelievable match that was. The fans certainly got their money's worth.
Yeah, and let's hope they all buy tickets to his movie too.
Well, I can bet I can name one superstar who won't be at the premiere.
Yeah, and after his performance tonight, I don't think they will let him anywhere near a red carpet.
Can't believe I did that, actually. You're on your way to becoming... Fuck.
Congratulations! You're the new star of WWE Films' latest movie. It could take a while for the wheels to start turning, but don't worry about that. Just sit tight, and my people will get in touch with your people.
Okay.
So it's you and me this week, huh? Well, I'll tell you, you better be ready for me when we meet in the ring. I'm not gonna take it easy on you.
Okay, right.
I can't believe it. The Great American Bash is over, and the road to SummerSlam starts tonight. Michael Cole here with John Bradshaw, Layfield at ringside. And John, what do you think of Stephanie McMahon's return?
Hey, the more McMahons, the merrier, as far as I'm concerned.
Of course, she doesn't actually have any official authority around here.
Excuse me? Her last name's McMahon, isn't it? That's all the authority she needs.
With SummerSlam just a few weeks away, this is the time for this superstar to make an impact.
And don't forget, Stephanie McMahon's backstage. Her family can make you or break you in this business.
Gotcha.
San Diego, California, weighing 165 pounds,
What's up with his mask?
Rey Mysterio.
Ladies and gentlemen, the SmackDown Superstars are coming to you tonight from Kansas City, Missouri.
They call Kansas City the heart of America, and what could be more American than SmackDown action?
Nothing that I can think of, partner. I know the SmackDown Superstars can't wait to put on a show for Kansas City, and neither can I.
Watch it. He reversed it.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
I don't say this too often. I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this. This has been a great... I think he's going to fly. On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it. I love here.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. He anticipated that move perfectly. I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Of course not. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything. This is stupid. Why is he risking everything by going up there? I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you got that kind of hype, it's tough to live up to expectation, but these superstars aren't having any trouble doing that.
They sure aren't. And that's an impressive thing in and of itself.
No water in the pool.
I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Yeah, this is a great match, and the fans are definitely into it.
And that's what really matters. I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous. And there's the pin.
Man, what a match, kid. He's 3 seconds away from victory. Going up that turnbuckle hurts a hell of a lot less than coming down from it. It's crazy to think that we actually get paid to do a job. He's going for the cover. 2. These superstars are at the top. I don't know. He's putting a lot on the line going up there.
And here's the cover. 1, 2.
Sometimes it seems like there's no...
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
Here's the pin. This could be it.
2, 3.
These superstars.
These superstars.
think both of these superstars proved their championship contender material tonight.
Maybe, but there's only room for...
Wait a minute.
What is going on here?
This doesn't concern you. This is between us and him.
What did he say?
I think he said, this is personal.
Well, there was a rumor about him and their lady friends.
Wait, he's fighting back.
These guys should have chosen someone easier to pick on.
This is disgusting. Someone's got to get out of here and stop this.
Hey, be my guest. I'm not getting involved.
Mark Henry turned into a cruiserweight. Okay, I need some.
You'd better stay out of our business, understand? We've got Stephanie McMahon in our corner, and the rules are about to change around here. If I were you, I'd learn to respect that, and quick.
Okay, Mrs. Calloway.
I can't believe what I saw last week on SmackDown. I hope you know that it could just as easily have been you who got worked over, and your GM wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. That would never happen here on Raw. Maybe it's time for a change.
I've come at the bottom of the ladder again.
Hey, I know you're facing my man tonight, but I can't wait to see you in action. Actually, I shouldn't even call him my man. I mean, things haven't been going great, and I don't know how much longer... Ugh, why am I telling you all this? Anyway, good luck tonight.
Welcome to SmackDown. We're just 1 month away from SummerSlam. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside, and the presence of Stephanie McMahon has certainly stirred things up around here.
You say that like it's a bad thing. I think it's great.
Well, it's certainly good for anyone who's on her side. He better be careful. We saw what his opponent did after last week's match.
Yeah, and from everything I've been hearing, Stephanie McMahon thought it was great. And who am I to disagree with her? Nice quick counter there.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you.
And here's the cover.
1, 2.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other. Top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground. I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
Here's the pin. I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks. This is going to be big, one way or the other. Nice reversal.
What in the world happened to Jeff Hardy to make him turn out the way he did?
I don't think anything happened to him. Jeff's just one of those people.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
He could get the pin right here.
2.
Matt Hardy.
I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this.
He wasted no time going for that pin.
2, 3.
Okay.
I'll never...
And this may have stirred up more trouble than it solved.
Yeah, and those are two superstars you don't want to have mad at you.
And that goes double for their friend, Stephanie McMahon.
That's about the smartest thing you've ever said. Not that there was much competition.
Gee, thanks a lot, partner.
Who are you calling partner? Working with you is bad enough. I'm not going to pretend to be your friend.
Okay.
That was a great match. Congratulations on the win. You looked fantastic. Maybe we can get together and celebrate. My hotel's right around the corner. How about meeting me for a drink a little later?
Because it's my brother's girl, I can't do it. I mean, Jeff's brother. Ooh.
I don't know what's going on, but my girl disappeared last night, and your number was on her cell phone. If you're stupid enough to be fooling around with her, I promise you'll regret it.
Who do you think you are? So even if you fuck, it's like, no, it's this way. Okay, let's see some more high-flying moves from Mark Henry.
There's just 2 weeks to go until SummerSlam, one of the biggest pay-per-view events of the year. This is Michael Cole here with JBL, and it sounds like this superstar's getting caught up in a romantic entanglement.
How stupid do you have to be to try and fool around with a fellow superstar's woman?
I don't think it's that cut and dried, and I'm sure the presence of Stephanie McMahon
no.
doesn't make it any simpler.
Maybe not, but she's shown that she's open to some creative solutions for problems like this.
He claims he's the victim of a diva with a wandering eye, and whether that's true or not, this is his chance to show that he's not going to be pushed around.
Yeah, good luck with that. His opponent's standing up for his buddy tonight, and I can't help but notice that this guy doesn't seem to have many pals in the locker room.
And the opponent,
What a reversal!
There's no doubt in my mind that Mark Henry is the world's strongest man. The power of this guy is absolutely incredible.
It's downright scary is what it is. We've seen Mark Henry absolutely destroy his opponents, and I hope we're not going to see more of the same tonight.
Look, anyone who gets in the ring with Mark Henry knows exactly what to expect, and if they're dumb enough to do it, that's their problem. These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes too.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys, their WWE career is their life. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere else.
I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this. I love hearing a crowd come alive, even if I disagree with what they're saying.
Me too, and I do agree with what they're saying. I think someone's been taking flying lessons.
What in the world happened to Jeff Hardy to make him turn out the way he did?
I don't think anything happened to him. Jeff's just one of those people who...
He could pin his opponent right here.
He's going up, and what goes up must come down. I love watching Mark Henry wrestle. No one else in this business can take an opponent apart the way he can.
You say that like it's a good thing. I wish Henry would
I think he's gonna fly. This could be 3 right here. Watch it, he reversed it.
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Of course not. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything.
And that's something I don't think people realize. So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle.
We're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight.
I'm all for freedom of... He's 3 seconds away from victory.
2, 3.
I'll never.
Oh boy, I think he wanted that one to keep going.
And I don't blame him one bit. He wants to send a message to that cheating jackass.
Boy, it sure didn't take you long to choose sides, did it?
No, it didn't. I stand for honesty and decency. I am a man of integrity.
And you certainly don't want to badmouth any friend of Stephanie McMahon's.
Well, that just goes without saying.
What's this? We're being told that, let me get this straight, Stephanie McMahon has just authorized a second match here tonight? Could she do that?
Her last name's McMahon, isn't it? There's not much she can't do around here with qualifications like that. He slipped out of that one.
I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar. This could be 3 right here.
1, 2.
I don't think there's a superstar on the roster with as much drive and determination as Matt Hardy, and these fans certainly react to that.
Yeah, well, they might react even better to a win every now and then, if you ask.
I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, and injured superstars like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
That's absolutely right. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these super...
Here's the pin.
1, 2.
Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Hey, you got to be in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually ever step between those rules.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredibly short-sighted.
You know, I'm going to replace you with somebody who actually knows what they're talking about. Maybe Carlito. He might be a little tough to understand sometimes, but at least he knows what it's like to wrestle a match. Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars, and even they wind up seriously injured sometimes.
That's for sure. Even me, a former WWE champion, has had his share of injuries over the years.
You can search the world over and you won't find another superstar like the charismatic Enigma.
So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle.
You feel like a jerk when someone counters you like that. He dodged that bullet.
Matt Hardy says that he will not die, and we're seeing that determination here tonight in this match.
You know, maybe Hardy should worry. Looks like someone's moving up in the world.
He wasted no time going for that pin.
2. These fans have got something they want to share with us.
That's their right. They paid for their tickets after all.
This is going to be big, one way or the other.
Now there's a superstar with guts. These top rope moves, though, are high risk.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
2, 3. These superstars.
Oh my, it looks like he may have injured that arm.
I wouldn't be surprised. The first match was rough, but the second one was downright brutal.
And I don't think there's any doubt whose side Stephanie McMahon is on.
No doubt at all. And I, for one, am glad she's taking a stand against that home wrecker.
I just hope that injury isn't as bad as it looks.
Me neither. As far as I'm concerned, he's got more retribution coming his way.
You didn't even know the truth, Bradshaw.
I'm absolutely disgusted by your behavior lately. If you're going to act like an animal, then you're gonna get treated like one, and that means getting locked in a cage. Your GM has already been given his orders.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry about how things have turned out, but I just couldn't let him know that I fooled around on him. I just couldn't. I hope you're not mad, and I hope you don't get hurt because of this.
Well, that's where I'm gonna leave it for today. Thanks for the follow, Mod God, and everybody else who watched. If you enjoyed it, as always, let me hear about it. Have a good one. #join the army.